Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? I think we are. Well, hello, hello, hello there, everyone. How we all doing today? I'm not sure. I've been having a little technical difficulties, so I can't see if anyone's on or not, but I'm gonna move along anyway. How we all doing today, everyone? How are you? And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Angie Diaz, and I am the founder of Shift Setters Community, where I teach you how to shift your perspective so you can live out your purposeful life by igniting your goals, dreams, and desires. And I teach individuals how to move into greater clarity, move into a space where they can clear all the chaos that's going on and all the chaos going on in their lives and head, and also declutter the mess that they're going through and move into a greater space where they call progress, peace of mind, and passion. So today what we're going to be talking about is going through your breakthrough. And many of us, we go on in lives and we struggle, and there's so many things that can come at us. I'm just going to take this as a general question, not putting any examples out there, but many of us go through a struggle, and we're looking more to break through out of that struggle and how to get out of that struggle and why we go through it. So you know the information that I'm going to share with you today is to learn how to get out of that struggle, how to break through, and how to move past all your fears, doubts, and worries, so that way you can move into that place where you call peace of mind, progress, your passion. And many of us, we go through our struggles, not wondering, not being aware, and that's the reason why we have not yet to get a breakthrough, because we're not focusing. You're not aware of the situation that you're in. You're not being aware of what you're doing and the words that you're speaking and the things that you are doing to manifest, because whatever you put out is what you get back. Whatever you speak out your mouth is what the universe will serve you. So if you're not being focused, you're not being aware, you're not being in tune within yourself, then it's very hard for you to get through that breakthrough. So I want you to think about the things that you are going through and focus. Of course is there, it's not going to go away, so you have to be aware of the situation. Be aware of the situation, see where it's coming from, why you're going through it, and how you ended up there. And of course, you either spoke about it, you did something. We can go into so many details about why, but we're going to keep it general and just talk about the basics, why is it that you're not going through your breakthrough? And it's the reason because you're not being aware, you're not getting in tune. You have to go within. You have to start learning who you are, why you're here on this earth, and what is your purpose, what are you serving. And that's the reason why you're asking for things and things come up, and it could be a struggle, but it could be because the universe is trying to shape some things out for you, so that way you can get to your breakthrough. Some things need to be shifted a little bit, so that way you can understand why you're going through what you're going through. It's either there's changes that need to be made. There's a reason for that struggle. So you have to be very aware of what it is that you said that you're doing, and what you giving out. Because whatever you give out, if you give small, you're going to get small. So if you want to give big, you want to have big, you have to give big. You have to do these things, and you have to also focus on what it is that you're doing. Focus on your life, focus on your dreams, focus on what it is that you want out of life. Focus, where is your life taking you? What are you doing to accomplish or achieve the life that you want? Are you putting in the action that's required for you to live out that life you want? What are you focusing on? What are you watching too much of? What are you paying attention to? Those are most of the things that stop you and put in them obstacles that leads you to struggle. Because if you're not being aware, you're not paying attention to what's going around you, that's what's going to constantly leave you in that pain, because you're not doing or learning from it, so that way you can move from it. Also, people come into our lives for reasons, either for a season, for a reason, a lifetime. People come into our lives and they're there for a lesson. or either to bring you up. I mean, people come into our life, you have to watch out for your surroundings. Just think about it. The 5 people you hang around with, you're the 6th person just like them. And you might not agree with me when I say that, but if you take a look at your life and what is it that you're saying, what you're doing, what you're eating, how you're speaking, how you're living, and you look at your surroundings, you're the 6th one. Whether you might not be doing exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it, but you're living in the same path. So you have to, imagine yourself. What would it be like if you were to be in the place where you want to be? Would you still be hanging out with the same friends that you have now, or would you not? You know, would you not be hanging with them? I know a few of my friends I keep close and dear to me because I know they're my true friends, and I know they mean the best for me. They support me. They love me. And then I have friends that I have to leave alone because of the impact that they bring into my life and the negativity. So you have to kind of be aware of all those things. I'm not saying you have to dismiss everyone out your life, but you also have to get standards for yourself, set standards for yourself, and know what your boundaries are and what you will and will not allow in your life. Because basically, the more you focus on what you want in your life or what you don't want, you're still going to receive it however, because the universe is only going to give you what is it that you're asking for, whether you don't want it or want it. And if you don't get what I'm saying, I'll give you a little example. Let's say like you're praying, you come to your friends, you come to someone, let's say I'm your friend, you come to me, you're telling me about your problems, you tell me what you're going to do about it, how mad it got you, and what can you do? You even ask me for advice and I give you a little bit, whether you take it or not, or whether it's good advice or not, you still ask me for it. And we all have to go within. We have to ask God, the universe. We're not going to get spiritual or religion here. But, what you're asking the universe, how you come to God and you ask him, just like you did, to me or to your friends, you come and you're, telling what it is you're feeling, what you're going through. That's the same reason you have to talk to God. That's the same way that you have to talk to God. You have to talk to him like he, because he's with you at all times. He knows what you want, what you don't want. So whatever you're speaking out your mouth, whatever you're putting out there is what you're going to receive. So sometimes you even have to be careful what it is you're asking for. Be more specific in what it is that you're asking. Like if you asking for, changes, a change in your job, a change in your life situation, you're asking for these things. Talk to him like you're talking to your friends about this situation, because and be specific about it, because that's how you're going to get it in return. Hello, and thank you for joining me. For those of you who are just joining me or going to catch me on the replay, we're talking about shifting your perspective and getting to your breakthrough. And I'm going over a few things that I had listed down on how to get to your breakthrough. And, what you're focusing on, what you're telling yourself, and how do you feel about yourself? Are you grateful with yourself? Are you happy in the body that you're in? Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with, your surroundings, the home you have, whatever it is, leave me a comment in the leave me a comment or message me, if you feel like you need some answers, about all of this that I'm saying, leave it in the comment below or even message me, and, I'll get back to you and we'll talk about these things. If you're a little, not understanding what is it that I'm explaining to you. Also, we talked about the prayer, how we're praying and, what we're focusing on, and how, to move out of our struggles, and, how to go through those, grow out of it. And I want to say, when I went through my struggles and I go through my struggles, that for me is a growth. That for me, I love that moment, the moment of pain, because when the moment of pain comes in, you already know your breakthrough is just around the corner. Your breakthrough is just around the corner. Obviously, that pain is there for a reason. And the pain is there for, just for you to, learn from it, to grow from it, learn what it is that you're going through, learn what it is that 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 you're attracting into your life, because obviously when you're going through these struggles and these pains, it's because there's something that came into your life that you asked for, and some changes need to be made. So even if, God forbid, let's just say, you want a new home, and you're tired of this one, and you're going through a whole lot of mess, and you asking for God, the universe, you're trying to manifest some good things into your life because you don't like what's going on. Things are going to happen. Things are going to shake up for you, and you might not understand why. You might lose your job, you might lose your house, you might lose all of that. And you're like, wow, I asked for these things, but not like this. But this is how it has to go, just for you to get to where you really need to be. So you are going to go through them struggles and them pains. But if you stay there in that pain, you're going to go through it as long as you can, until you're able to realize that you asked for it and you're going through it just to get to a better place. But you have to keep going. You have to keep going. You can't give up on your struggles. You can't give up on your pain and just lie there and just, let everything else just die out, because that's exactly what's going to happen. A lot of your ideas, a lot of you being creative and the things that you can be doing with your life is going to be a stop to it, because you're not pursuing your happiness. You're not pushing through. You're not pushing and focusing on what it is that you want to do in life and where you're going. Also, like I said, the struggles was a pain for me, and communication is key. Telling people what it is that you're doing, and being aware and focusing, meditating. I talk about meditation a lot. Meditation for me helps me to clear my mind, quiet my mind, so that way I don't have to think about all the things and all the naysayers or things that I'm telling myself, my self-doubts, my worries, my fears, because face it, what is fear? Fear is just something that doesn't even exist yet. Fear is just you projecting what the future is going to be. That's what fear is. Fear is just you not knowing what's going to happen next. You worried, you doubt in yourself, without giving yourself the praise to even know that your value. You can do all that you want to do. You can be all that you want to be, but you have to push yourself. You have to, go within and learn who you are and what is it that you're supposed to do. So that way you can be inspired, have the confidence, be bold, be courageous. So that way you can do what it is that you want to do. You have to push yourself. You have to start somewhere. And of course it's going to be scary. You're going to have a lot of fears. You're going to tell yourself all types of doubts. All that's going to come. But really, all that stops you is really you. You're the one who stops yourself, because you put in all of that negative feeling inside yourself. So now you feel slumpy, and, you just, that muscle is weak, and you need to, build that muscle up, that confident muscle. You have to build it up. You have to, work on it and make that muscle strong, so that way you can push forward and push through, and then that way you can be able to see a breakthrough, because, you didn't give up. You didn't quit. And, you learned along the way the things that needed to be removed, and the people, places, and things that needed to come in. So that's how you get to your breakthrough, by being focused and being aware, going within and learning who it is that you really are. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope it was helpful. I hope you got something out of this. And if you know someone that can benefit off of this, and you can share this message, invite them to my lives, invite them into the community. And I thank you all for joining me, and for those of you who are going to catch me on a replay. You have a great day, and happy Wednesday. Thank you.